Mike, how important is it to have a roster as versatile and perhaps as deep as yours to be able to tweak as the season goes on, whether it be Leo on one line, on another line, moving forward to accommodate the opponent you're playing?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you look at every team in the National Hockey League, it takes place all the time. It's just a bigger story here. But, we move people around, try to give ourselves the best opportunity. And, I don't know what the lineup is going to be 100% for tomorrow. We'll just see what they did today and see what's going to give us the best chance to have success.
When Crosby and Malkin are on their game, is there a more lethal 1-2 punch in the league when those guys are going?
Well, I mean, they've done a real nice job. Those are elite players, obviously. They're fortunate to get them in the draft, make good decisions, and then and got them, and they've been able to build around them. But they have lots of good players, and I think Broussard suddenly gives them more depth as well. So they've done a real nice job of creating depth. And then obviously, anytime you're able to trade a starter and then bring in another starter in behind him, you've done a good job drafting too. So you got to give those guys a lot of credit. And they have a team that's built for this year. They're pushing hard to have success this year. It should be a lot of fun for us.
Ron Hainsey was saying he sees a trend in the league towards 3 really tough lines. Pittsburgh being the prime example. We talked about Winnipeg. Do you see that as a trend?
Well, I mean, it's only going to be a trend for the fortunate.
I mean, if you got 3 weapons, he said they'd spread them among 3 lines.
Well, I mean, if you got 3 centermen, that's what you do. If you don't have centermen, you probably can't do it. But I mean, centers are the hardest guys to acquire without any question. And when you get real good ones, you want to try to surround them with the best people they possibly can. But there's no question it creates matchup problems for teams that aren't deep down the middle.
Does Malkin get the credit? Does Malkin get the credit he rightly deserves, considering he's played with Sid for so long? If he's on another team, maybe he's the guy.
Well, I think, we've been talking about him since I started here, so I think that's some credit right here. The other thing I'd say to you is I think he won the Conn Smythe, if I'm not mistaken, in 2009. I think he's been an all-star a number of times. So does he get as much as he might if he was by himself? No, but he wouldn't win as much if he was by himself. So do you want the credit or do you want the wins?
In the sense that Buchanan is settling in, like.
Oh yeah, I mean, we talked about this already. He's going to settle in for sure, and as time goes and when Matthews is back, we'll be in a better position to surround him as well, and that'll help him as well.
Did you talk to Claude about sort of how to get the best out of him or any?
No, I didn't. I got a nice text from. I got information obviously from Berger about him, and talked about that. But I made a point at the time. Not asking, like if you've made the deal and you ask and you don't get any good feedback, what do you do? I already made the deal, right? You know what I mean? And then you can't call before you make the deal. It doesn't work like that. So I'm not big into bad news after the fact. So no, I'm not too worried about that. But no, him and I haven't talked about him.
Mike, what have you appreciated about the way Freddie kind of rides the roller coaster in Toronto, and there'll be a stretch when the puck goes in, but he keeps kind of grinding away?
Well, I mean, I think that's for everybody. I mean, just do what you do, and there's always ups and downs in anything you do. You just try to come in each and every day and put your best foot forward, and usually things work out. Now, you can't control everything, and I've seen with this group, we get rolling pretty good, and then we come off it a little bit, and then you got to dig your way out, and it's no different for him than it is for the team. So just work hard, do good things will happen to you.
I know Matthews was still wearing that red jersey, but from what you've been told by the medical staff, is he progressing in a positive direction?
Yeah, he's progressing for sure. I mean, what does that mean? I don't know the answer to that. But the good thing about it, I don't ask him every day, is how you doing, just like anybody else. And to me, when he's ready, he'll let us know for sure. And ideally, we'll have him more and ready as far as fitness goes.
Do you have any message for the McGill team in the house?
Yep.
Is it good to catch up with him?
No, it's great. I mean, obviously, it's, I'm proud that I went to school there. It's a great school. When I went there, the hockey program wasn't as good as the school now it is. I asked the seniors there how many national championships you've been to, and they told me 3 and 5 years, so they've been to a number of them. They got a good program, and kids are getting educated. And, what I tried to impart on them is one of the things that I graduated, I think, 31 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. During our break, I went skiing at Vail with 5 college roommates and their wives, so 12 of us. So 31 years later, you're still thicker than thieves. So as much as a foundation for life, platform to chase your career, your dreams, whatever you get there, you get friends for life too, and I think those things are really important.